The Woodville Movie Matinee series is a project that we came up with out of a master planning process that we did that asked residents what they wanted to see along Woodville Road, and they said movies, which is a past use of the Town Hall. I guess the background of this project and the Woodville Town Hall is that it's undergone a major redevelopment in the last 2 years. It had about $3 million spent on it, upgrading the facilities so that it was disability friendly, and also had a new air conditioning system put in there, which was a major thing for the Town Hall. So now it's a really great venue for these kind of events, and we're really looking forward to basically launching it with the Movie Matinee series.
Sarah Cleggett, who's the Community Project Coordinator at Council, started out by putting together a budget and a proposal to Council. By the end of last year, she knew then that it was going to come off, and I was already doing some volunteer work, and she approached me then. So she's the one that manages that and oversees it at the top level. There is a reference group, of which I'm chairman. Underneath that, we then have a group of volunteers who take on a variety of other roles.
The movies that we chose for the series are an ode to when the cinema was in its prime. So those movies include a number of different genres because we hope to attract a lot of different people to the series. They were chosen by the reference group with input from our home and community care socialisation program, which is primarily for older people, and they have an idea of what were the great movies from that time, and we've used their input to make the selections for this series. The reference group are really keen to be true to the original cinema experience, so in this series we'll be including newsreels and cartoons and an interval as well, so that it is really like what people remember in going to the cinema in the 50s and 60s. So once the reference group was formed, we realised that we wanted to have a volunteer team running this event. That would make it more meaningful and really a community event. So we did a call out in the Messenger, and it ended up getting front page. So we had quite a bit of interest from people wanting to volunteer for the project.
My name's Lee. I started as work in the motion picture industry at the old plaza on Henry Beach Road, and then I went to West Theatre.
It was interesting, some of these people are in fact have been involved with the old theatre or have been in various theatres in the past. So they saw it as an opportunity to come back and have a look at Town Hall and perhaps make a contribution that way.
I've been a projectionist at the Odeon staff for about 14 years down there.
Of course, they bring a sense of history, and it's been very exciting to actually learn some of the stories attached to the old theatre. I think that's, and of course they bring a certain set of skills too. So some of them have been able to make a contribution in a technical sense, and others have made that historical connection for us, which has been terrific.
Leading up to the event, we're doing a number of sessions to equip the volunteers with the skills they need to help on the actual days. We started with an induction session that just did an overview of what's required of volunteers at the City of Charles Sturt, and we've since done some more specific training around customer service, site planning. We'll also be doing risk assessments and having a general dress rehearsal so that everyone knows what they'll be doing on the days.
It's cute actually. Yeah, I like it. Today is really our last, it's our last run through before the series starts in a couple of weeks' time. It's gone really, really well.
I'm in charge of the music, house music, so I am working with Lee, the lights, and Chris, with the curtains, and my role is just to work with them and make sure everything runs smoothly on the day.
Looking forward to the big day?
Yes, I'm looking forward to the big launch as well as first day on shift, just to see how many people show up, basically. So we shall see.
Woodville South Girl Guides are really excited about the opportunity to run the candy bar. We'll raise some funds and probably we'll put those towards buying badges because these girls are real high achievers and keep earning them faster than we can buy them.
I was actually asked to come on the steering committee to take the minutes, but once I got on the committee and saw what was happening, I was really excited to get involved in these projects.
And so Jeanette had been coming here for a couple of meetings and thought it sounded interesting and well worth being involved in the local community, and I said no, I've had a bit of a history, or we both have, of being involved in local stuff, and we're only relatively new to the area, so I thought it'd be a good thing to jump on board and come along, and it's been good fun so far.
Series starts in a couple of weeks' time. It's gone really, really well. Most people were here, everybody that made themselves available for it, so it's been great, and there's a real sense of excitement. We've ironed out some problems, so we've had some technical issues that we've needed to deal with. We've got a floor plan for seating and all those sorts of things, so it's coming together really well.
Well, I think this is a great initiative. The idea of reviving these old films on a Sunday afternoon is just a splendid thing for the council to be doing, and I'm hoping lots of people come and will enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed being a volunteer.
What the other show?